Hello guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Jennifer, aka African Yoga Girl, and thank you for coming to my page. And I want to wish each and every one of you a happy new year 2021. It's been so hard for us in 2020, and we are grateful that we have moved to a new year. I'm grateful for myself, I'm grateful for my family, and I'm grateful for my friends. It's gonna be a better year for us. Thank you so much for 362 subscribers. Yeah. Oh, please don't mind me. I'm just happy that I'm getting lots of feedbacks from you, the kind of videos I should make and how to improve my videos. Thank you so much guys for your comments, your suggestions. I am learning and I will keep growing with you on this channel, so stick around for some goodies. So let's get right into it. So guys, precisely on the 30th of December 2020, I was getting ready for a 6:45 a.m. class to teach a client yoga at a particular place. So for people who know where I stay in Port Harcourt, Nigeria, and I have to go like a distance of let me just say, let's say like 20 kilometers. I don't know if I'm missing that up, but it's quite a distance. And then I was preparing for a 6:45 a.m. class, and so I was hurrying. I was very late for the class. And so at about 6:15, I boarded a taxi at a particular spot. And I observed that in that taxi, there were like 3 people at the back, and a guy was in front, and I was the last person to complete it in front. A guy was staying on my left hand side while I was the one close to the door. And so guys, while I got into the car, I was just so I tried to be a little bit more present, like focus on my things, because whenever I'm running late for a class, I tend to be a little bit very scattered. And so I was just trying to get my things together. And so I had my bag on my right hand side. It was like if it dropped back, it was just like on my right hand side. And then guys, when I carried this bag, I really held it so tightly because I had to run an errand for my dad afterwards. So I had something that belonged to my dad in my bag. I had my purse, I had my phone, and I had some other things in my bag. And so I was just more aware and more focused on the bag. And then guys, like 2 minutes or 3 minutes into the journey to where we're going to, the guy seated next to me said that the way the driver hit the brake of the car, that he feels like our chair moved forward and that his knees are already hurting. And so he asked me to bend down to pull something up. And so I tried. While I was doing this, I was really focused on my bag. So I held my bag tightly. I used my left hand to try to pull. So because we were already 2 on the seats and there was no how I could, be able to do that, I told him I couldn't do it. And then he said he was going to do it. And I was like, I'm already uncomfortable with this guy. And we're already like into each other's personal space, and that was really uncomfortable. And then he was still trying to get his hands underneath the chair, pressing my thighs, and I was uncomfortable. I said, sir, please, you can't do this except the driver stops. He was like, no, the driver doesn't need to stop. The driver needs to keep going. Like, it was just, while we're arguing, guys, honestly, in the middle of this argument, I tried to, calm down and breathe and look around the area where I was. I discovered that I didn't know where I was at the moment. It was as though it was as though I was in another place, an unfamiliar place that I didn't know. And the funny thing about it, at that moment, I knew, but I didn't realize it. And so this argument continued, and I was I was not myself. I felt like something was off. I felt like something was wrong. And then as we kept going, after some few minutes, it happened so fast, so quickly. I can't even, try to give you all the details of what happened, but I know that, I know that I didn't know where I was. And then while we kept going, while all these arguments were going on in the taxi, all of a sudden the driver just stopped. And he said he was gonna, he needs to stop so he could just help us pull the chair. Immediately I came down from the vehicle. The driver zoomed off. And when he zoomed off, I looked around where I was. And I didn't know, honestly, I didn't know where I was, guys. It was shocking. I was even scared. I wanted to call my boyfriend. I wanted to call my sister. I wanted to call my mom. I wanted to call a lot of people at the same time. I wanted to even call my client because I was going for a 6:45 a.m. class, and by the time I checked my time, it was already 7:05. I was already late. I knew I was supposed to text the client. I knew I was supposed to tell him I was going to be late, but guys, at that moment, mentally, I was just distraught. I was just stressed mentally at that moment. And so I summoned courage. I took a deep breath in, and I walked up to someone, a lady on the street, and I asked her where I was, and she said I was in Moscow Road. Mind you guys, I was on my way to a place called Garrison, and I found myself at Moscow Road. Like, it was a total detour from where I was going to. And so guys, I was in shock. But then she told me what to do. She said I should go to the other side of the road and I should ask someone to direct me, help me go there. I could still find my way from where I was. And then I went and I asked another taxi driver who told me where to go to, where to stand, and how to get a taxi. At that moment, I just wanted to take both because I didn't trust anyone. I was scared. But then, honestly, guys, God saved me precisely on that day. I cannot forget that day in a hurry. Because most people get hurt, most people get killed, most people get kidnapped, most people, not anything would have happened to me that day. But God saved me that day. I don't know why. I don't know how. But guys, it looked as though I was jazzed, like something was happening, but then I didn't realize it. God just saved me, and I am so grateful. And I want you guys to also, be grateful for me, be happy for me, because if anything would have happened, if I had lost concentration, if I had slept off, if something wrong had happened, I don't know where I would have been right now. And I'm super grateful for my mom, because I called her and she spoke to me. And usually she would be like, you were so careless, maybe you were pressing your phone, maybe you were distracted. But she didn't do that. She was really understanding. I also spoke to my sister, and I spoke to my boyfriend, and everyone has been so supportive, and everyone has been so just holding me, close and dear to themselves, like checking up on me. And even my client was so understanding. He was so understanding, and he even asked me to cancel class for that day because, guys, I was just so stressed mentally, and I had to just take a deep breath and just shut off. I think I shut off. I shut off my Instagram, my Twitter, and my WhatsApp. I wasn't even there. I was just trying to really think about what happened, like go through what did I do wrong. But then I couldn't really find anything other than to say that I am just grateful that God saved my life. And then I'm so happy, and I'm here in 2021, and I know that God has a big plan for my life and so many things that He's gonna do through me. And guys, I'm just so grateful, and thank you so much, all of you, for your kind words, for your comments. Thank you guys for sticking around, and please remember to subscribe, hit the subscribe button, and please turn on the notification bell so you know when I post new videos. And right now guys, I'm going really into vlogs, so I'll be sharing my experiences with you. And by the way, right now I am in my hometown for the new year holidays, and just being here at my grandmother's home, my grandparents' home, and just being in a different environment away from the city, it feels much better. And definitely I'll share a lot of vlogs with you on my experience of traveling, of being here. And this year also more yoga videos. I'll be doing that. I'll take my yoga practice more seriously and all that. So guys, stick around. Don't forget to leave a comment, don't forget to follow, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to check the links below to follow me on my social media pages. Thank you so much guys, thank you so much for all the love and the support. I love you so much. Thank you, and bye bye. African Yoga Girl here saying I love you, and have the best moments in 2021. Bye bye.